I want to encourage you to become a language learner today, in the deepest and truest sense of that term. When you think about learning a language, be it your own native language or a foreign language, people want to learn to express themselves eloquently. They want to have the ability to influence other people and so on. If they travel to other countries, they want to be able to navigate daily life, carry out their daily errands, make friends, place order at restaurants and things like that. All of that is fine, but that's sort of on a more superficial level than what I want to talk to you about today. In a deeper sense of that term, language learners are people who help others to feel seen, heard, understood, and acknowledged. They're people who are weavers across the globe, forming deep, authentic human connections that literally help to save the world from destruction and save communities and nations from being ripped apart by war. You know, when you select the right word or phrase or sentence or ask the right question in the moment, you have the potential to open a mind. You have the potential to change a would-be enemy into a friend. By contrast, if you choose the wrong word on purpose or by mistake, then you could easily be misinterpreted. You could incite violence. You could create an enemy where there needn't have to be one. And what I see all too much of, what I see too much of nowadays, if you, go to any news site or watch any news channel, what you're going to see is people using language to attack and to destroy and to win a fight rather than to build a bridge, build consensus, build community, build a better future. That's what I think language learning can be for. We have a better reason and a better form of motivation now, I think, than ever before to be language learners. When you look at what social media has done to us, when you look at what AI is doing to us, people are using AI now more and more for companionship, for someone to talk to because they can't get along with the people who are physically near to them. When you see what it's done to us as humans, and now what you see what we're doing to each other, it's just absolutely beyond the pale. We've crossed over a line, and we need to go back. We need to reconnect with our shared humanity and put that first. Travel is a great idea if you have the opportunity to meet people from totally different backgrounds and places than your own. That can show you, in a very visceral sense because you're physically there, that there's much less to fear than you'd expect, and you have much more in common with those people than you'd expect. You can get over those differences, those barriers in terms of geographic location, culture, food, language, if you just spend some time with them. And if you can't physically travel to a very different place, studying the language and the culture without even leaving your home can be helpful, because that can serve as a window into those people's lives, the way that they live. You can understand them better. And maybe the opportunity would come in the future then for you to put that language that you've been studying to use when you actually get to meet those people, when they show up in your lives or when you are able to travel into theirs. I feel quite lucky because in my personal case, I moved to China from America in 2011, and I've been in China ever since. And so that is a very different country in terms of culture and language and food and philosophy and all of that, educational style. It's very different from my own. So learning how to adapt to it, becoming a part of the life here, again, it showed me that at our core, at our root, people all want the same kind of thing. They want to have stable family lives. They want to be able to make progress. They want, they want job opportunities. They want safety for their kids. They really want peace in the world. They don't want war. They don't want violence. They're concerned about what the development of AI and also military means for the future of the human race. And now, after so many years of living in this country, I feel like I really have my, one foot in each world. The American style world, the Western style world, and then the China style world, the Eastern style world. So that's beneficial because I have different lenses that I can put on. I have different ways that I can think about the issues and look at the issues. I feel like I'm more able to look at things from a Chinese, I could see a news article and think, what does a typical Chinese person, how would they react to this? What are they probably thinking about this? And what would the American probably be thinking about this? And the funny conclusion it leads me to is that we are all very much influenced by what we see in the news and by what we see in social media. I feel like humans everywhere are very susceptible to being manipulated by media and forgetting about, where that media comes from, who's generating it, how did it come to you. We absorb so much on our phones now and just take it as objective fact, and nobody's taken the trouble to travel, to make friends, to learn a language. They're just soaking up superficial news clips all day and then forming an opinion which they think, they've got it all figured out. Everybody wants to feel like they've got everything figured out. They have such strong opinions on things, but they haven't actually put any effort into travel or learning or communicating or making friends, breaking down barriers, asking great questions. So for me, it all comes back to, have you practiced your communication abilities? Have you become a language learner in the deepest sense of the word? If you are, then you become an agent for positive change in this world. You actually can become a weaver. You can become someone who helps to bring people together. You can become a peacemaker. You can become a diplomat. And you can do your part to make the globe safer, more peaceful, more productive, more happy. Every one of us has the power to do that. And when you put your effort into that, when you have those kinds of great conversations, when you pay attention and listen well to other humans, give them the time of day, then you've done your part. You've casted your vote for a brighter future and a happier future for everybody. Well, I hope this little video makes a difference for you today. I'm actually sitting here on the campus of Sun Yat-sen University in Guangdong province in China. Came here to visit, explore the city a little bit, and spend some time with friends. It's been really lovely. You can check out some of my videos that I've posted around this time to see more. And I hope to see you back here again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.